This is Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G versus Pixel 6a Ultimate Camera Shootout. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Welcome back to Gadget Rev Now. When we talk about the finest mid-range camera phone, Pixel 6a will probably be on the top of the list. It is the phone to beat. It borrows the sensor from the older Pixel generation, but with the newer Tensor chip Gen 1, this phone is as good as any flagship phone today. Well, the new mid-range camera competitor is here, touting the 200 megapixel main shooter, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G. It is advertised to be a flagship performing camera on their new mid-range series, so let's see if this phone can hold its own against the top mid-range performing phone, the Pixel 6a. This is a fun and interesting mid-range battle. Let's go to work. Let's start with the audio test using these two phones. We're using the main sensor, 4K 30 FPS, check 1, 2, 3, check 1, 2, 3. This is the audio that's coming out of Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G. And check 1, 2, 3, check 1, 2, 3. This is the audio that's coming out of Pixel 6a. On our first test, the audio, I think one is better than the other. Pixel 6a has speech enhancement that blocks the background noise better. So Pixel 6a is the winner here. On our first image test, color profile or saturation, Pixel 6a is more colorful than Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. The blacks are more defined, the sky is bluer, and the red is fiery red. While Xiaomi Redmi is brighter in most situations, and the colors are more neutral looking. I think Pixel 6a has more contrast to the photos that gives the image a little bit of punch to it, while Xiaomi Redmi is going to the direction of brighter and cleaner photos. The only odd thing I see about these two phones is using the ultra-wide lens. It's a different story. Pixel 6a is more natural looking and Xiaomi Redmi is more saturated. I'm not sure if this is an issue with inconsistency of the Pixel phone or inconsistency with Xiaomi Redmi phone. The coolest thing about Xiaomi Redmi is it has AI that detects the scene. As you can see on this photo, this is a food image and Xiaomi Redmi made the photos warmer that looks more inviting compared to the dull and darker photo of Pixel 6a. This is the active mode of Pixel 6a versus the image stabilization of Xiaomi Redmi phone, and Pixel 6a has this weird ghosting on faster movement. While Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G, although a little jerky, but it maintains the focus on the subject. This is a 15-second short video, and this is one of the fun features of Xiaomi's camera app. This is Pixel 6a 4K at 60 FPS. If you like this type of camera comparison video, don't forget to subscribe. This is a sample regular image of Pixel 6a. Sadly, the camera app doesn't have filters and you have to change it manually. While Xiaomi Redmi has 14 image filters to choose from, and I will show all of them. Next, we're testing the video recording of the main sensor, 4K 30 FPS, and Pixel 6a is as good as any other flagship phones. Well, this is Xiaomi Redmi and both of these phones has OIS or optical image stabilization, but the stabilization on this phone is not as smooth as Pixel 6a. Good thing is, it has more details. Next is flaring and on daylight condition. It's pretty much the same, but when I use the night shot, this exposes the issue on the flaring. Both of them has pinkish flare, a bit stronger on Xiaomi, but Pixel 6a has this strong linear flare that cuts the image, so I would go with Xiaomi Redmi. Next is highlights on this image. If you look outside the window, Pixel 6a manages the highlights better. And in terms of exposure, first, if you have a stronger source of light, Xiaomi Redmi tends to wash out the image, while Pixel 6a maintains that HDR look. Under controlled environment, it's the same thing. Pixel 6a has better dynamic range than Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. This is the ultra-wide video recording of Pixel 6a, 4K 30 FPS. Ultra-wide will not work on 60 FPS, just an FYI. Again, Pixel 6a is as good as any other flagship phones. While Xiaomi Redmi competed with the ultra-wide video, same settings, 4K 30 FPS, and the video stabilization is as good as Pixel 6a. Next is closer focus, and Xiaomi Redmi has a dedicated macro sensor, and as you can see on this photo, it captures stunning close focus photo. Next is white balance, and Pixel 6a is cooler, while Xiaomi Redmi is warmer. Next is video zoom capability, 4K 30 FPS, and Pixel 6a can reach up to 5x. While Xiaomi Redmi can only reach up to 2x, and the quality is not as good as Pixel 6a. This is the slow motion test, and it's a tie for both phones. And for super slow motion, more detailed Pixel 6a, but slower Xiaomi Redmi. Next, we're checking sharpness, and on the main sensor, both phones are tack sharp. But looking at the ultra-wide sensor, if we punched in, Pixel 6a has more details and sharper because of the 12 megapixel resolution. And speaking of details, if you look closely on the 12 megapixel resolution, both phones look the same. Pixel 6a is probably over-sharpening the image a little bit. But checking the 200 megapixel sensor on Xiaomi Redmi, it is softer compared to the 12 megapixel image. This is the selfie video recording, full HD 30 FPS, and Pixel 6a is a little bouncy. While Xiaomi Redmi is a little brighter compared to Pixel 6a, but the stabilization is jerky. This is portrait mode without human subject, and as you can see, Pixel 6a has gradual blur, while Xiaomi Redmi has wider field of view. I think I would take the gradual blur because it's more natural looking, like a photo taken from a proper camera. While the portrait mode is the most interesting part of this comparison, I think Pixel 6a has more details, while Xiaomi Redmi produces brighter and softer image. Again, the wider field of view of Xiaomi Redmi is more desirable compared to Pixel 6a, and sometimes Pixel 6a tends to overexpose image. It looks really weird and cartoonish. Looking at the selfie image, I would take Pixel 6a over Xiaomi Redmi. The night shot feature of Xiaomi Redmi is getting better and better, but still, Pixel holds the trophy. The only advantage of Xiaomi Redmi is it manages the highlights better, but comparing the two sensors, the ultra-wide of Pixel 6a is brighter and has more details. Looking at the main sensor, it has the same characteristics. It has more details compared to Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. But if you are a Xiaomi fan, you can celebrate as Xiaomi Redmi is better in low-light video compared to Pixel 6a. Looking at this video, it is cleaner and you can actually use this on your video work. And as you can see at the end, you can still see the light inside the door. And even in selfie video, I mean Pixel 6a is brighter but noisier, while Xiaomi Redmi is darker with the same characteristics as Pixel 6a. And lastly, the megapixel war. Xiaomi Redmi has 200 megapixel, and if we punch in, you will see that Xiaomi Redmi is cleaner, but almost the same level of details as Pixel 6a. So this is the ultimate camera shootout of Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G versus Google Pixel 6a. This is the best mid-range camera battle you can get right now, worthy of our time. Let's do a recap. Google Pixel 6a has better audio, more saturated photos, 4K 60 FPS video, better stabilization on videos, manages the flaring better, manages the highlights better, cooler white balance, longer and better zoom on video, higher megapixel ultra-wide sensor, more detailed portrait mode, and better night shots. While the new Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus has natural looking and brighter photos, fun camera app features, fun filters to choose from, macro mode, warmer white balance, better slow motion, wider field of view on portrait, better low light video, and 200 megapixel sensor. So in terms of basic features and necessities, Pixel 6a is proven to be a better camera phone of the two, providing better stabilization on video, more detailed portraits, and better night shots. While Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus is the more feature-packed camera phone, from the dedicated macro mode, fun camera features and filters, better low-light video recording, and 200 megapixel sensor. For phone photographers, it could be a tie, but for content creators, would you like a better stabilization or better low-light video? And there you go, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll continue to compare these two phones in our channel, maybe the battery test next, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.